Well, hello there. Welcome to another Cook with Me Gluten Free. I'm Robin. Thanks so much for joining me. If this is your first time here, I make things that are gluten free and I try things that are gluten free. So if you're looking for a channel that does just that, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to do something that is definitely a let's try it. But I want to know, are you anything like me where you just wonder why certain things aren't gluten free? You know, you walk down the aisle and everything just seems to be loaded with wheat flour or some kind of barley. But this particular item is just made like this. Even if you looked up the recipe, it would be naturally gluten free. And that is Colombian cheese bread, aka Pandebono. And you can find this in your freezer section at some grocery stores, but you'll note that it has it's certified gluten-free and informed gluten-free. So I am super excited to try these. Colombian cheese bread. I don't think first of all, I've never tried it at home. I may have tried some in a restaurant years ago, but to be able to go to my freezer section and find these in the grocery store and they're naturally gluten-free, that's super exciting. So we're definitely going to try these today. Let's take a look at what they look like. Now, you do have to thaw them. So make sure if you are making these, allow time for thawing. Mine are thawing now, but I'm going to open up the package so you can see what they look like before they are thawed. Okay. So they come sealed in a little plastic package like this, and they kind of look like almost like a frozen biscuit. If you're familiar with the like Pillsbury frozen Southern style biscuits. So mine are thawing on the counter on a cookie sheet. It does say to use parchment paper and a cookie sheet. So here's what they look like. I'm going to let these thaw for, I don't know, they shouldn't take too long to thaw out, maybe an hour or so. And then I'm going to pop them in the oven on 350. It says to cook them or bake them for 24 to 28 minutes. Also, the ingredients. The first ingredient is white cheese. It's interesting. Tapioca starch, sugar, water, eggs, cornmeal, and milk. So it does contain milk and eggs. So for my dairy-free friends, this would not be friendly, obviously with the cheese and the milk. But for the rest of us, this is an option to just reach in and grab something that is already naturally gluten-free and made for us. So I'll let you know when it's time to pop these in the oven. Okay, it's that time. I let these thaw, again, roughly an hour. It may have been a little more than that, but they are very, very squishy and very doughy. No real smell to them right now. So again, 350 for 24 to 28 minutes. I will let you know how long I left these in the oven. And when we come back, we'll take a look and then do a taste test. Okay, our Colombian cheese bread, pan de bono, is out of the oven. Now, it's kind of light on top, right? Kind of light, but definitely done on the bottom. So I'm going to call it done. I did leave this in the oven for the full 28 minutes, the full 28 minutes. I checked it at 24, lifted up the bottom just to kind of see what it was looking like, and it was giving me done, but it was a little lighter on top. So the texture is soft. It's kind of hard around the edges. So I think it might be a little crunchy. I'm going to break this in half and hopefully it's done. But look how much it rose. It's so adorable. All right. Let me break this in half just so we can see what it's looking like on the inside. I also don't want to burn my mouth. Oh, the cheese is lovely. There's a little bit of a cheese pull in there. Oh, it looks great. I hope it's done. I mean, it looks done and it smells. I mean, if you're a cheese lover like I am, oh my goodness. Okay. And you can see it's super hot, but I'm just I'm gonna taste this corner over here. It's not at all what I was expecting. And it makes me wonder if it's done. There wasn't a cooling instruction, like let it cool for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or so no cooling instruction. The cheese is nice and salty. The bread, you can taste it. I read the ingredients. There's a little bit of sugar in here. So there is a sweetness, but but not much. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, I would give it a strong 9 out of 10. Almost a 10 out of 10. I think my only confusion is this the actual texture that I'm supposed to be experiencing? I mean, go out and buy this. This is amazing. I just love cheese. So good and so refreshing to find something that's actually just naturally gluten-free in the frozen section already done. While this was in the oven, I did look up some recipes just to see how easy it is to make from scratch. And it seems pretty easy to make from scratch. If you've got some tapioca flour and the appropriate cheeses, you can make this Pandebono. Thank you so much for joining me on another Cook With Me Gluten-Free. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully you will be back here next week to see what I'm making or trying. We'll see you next time. Bye.